Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on the Swamp Logging map on the RDL multiplayer server. Just myself on at the moment. Just updated the map here a little bit ago. We are running a new version here of the Swamp Logging map. I do notice a couple of minor changes here and there. But one of the biggest changes, I believe, is a change that Johnny made under the hood here, so to speak. We were having quite a bit of problem with the logging lag on the server again. And I told Johnny maybe we should check out the feature that the Pleasant Valley map had. Anyway, Johnny went and took a look at that feature. Turns out all that feature on the Pleasant Valley map was a large, basically a cell point that covered the entire map. Or as Johnny put it, a mill pond that covered the entire map. And that basically got turned on and off when you went and threw a load of sand into the trigger there. So basically Johnny has done the exact same thing on this map, with the exception of, rather than covering the whole map, he just got underneath the map. So anything that falls through the map will get sold and voided and gotten rid of. And it's on all the time, so we can still cut trees just fine on top of the map here, on the top side of the world. But if anything that falls through the map will get sold and basically destroyed. So we're going to see if that kind of alleviates our problems here on the multiplayer server. So anyway, let's start by cutting a couple of trees here in a moment. Let's make something a little longer than the 1 meter. Forgot I had changed it earlier, then I got back off and now I'm back on the server again. I need to change it again. Okay. I've noticed the trees Johnny has chosen on this map here are perfect for 3 10-meter sections, I've noticed. Okay, folks, we're back again here, and we're joined by Johnny. Speaking of Johnny there, he decided to join us, apparently. He is the mod author, for those of you who do not know, of this map. Also, just to clear up some confusion, I mentioned this on my American Truck Simulator video as well. A couple of individuals thought this was the FDR swamp logging map. This is not FDR's swamp logging map. This is a different swamp logging map made by Johnny himself. So, I think they both have basically almost the exact same name, but obviously a different map. So. And like I said, the main reason we're trying to do this is see if we can figure out what's causing the logging lag. The hypothesis was the Rockwood map was at fault for it. But from the looks of it, that is not the case. At least not entirely the case anyway. Because this map showed the exact same problem. The reason for the changes Johnny has implemented, which may not fix the problems, not sure. Anyway, folks, new map. We need to start looking at a new map here. I kind of put together you folks' suggestions from the last last, I think, couple of episodes or so, you folks have put some comments, some different maps in the comments, so... And I kind of picked out a couple of them. I didn't pick everyone, obviously. But what I'm going to do, folks, there should be a link in the top right corner of this video where you folks can vote on what the next map should be. It should pop up right about now, I believe. And if you folks can do me a favor and just pick a map, whichever map you think we should play next on the multiplayer server here. Going to be 6 choices. And, well, yeah, you folks should see the poll results there, or the poll. I don't know if you folks will be able to see the results or not. I'm not sure about that. But there should be a poll there. I don't think I can make the poll show up any longer. I did a poll a while back, for those of you who noticed it, in my American Truck Simulator video. What truck should we buy? It seems like the poll only shows up for like 10 seconds or something like that, and then it disappears again. But you can still always click the little informational thing in the top right corner, and it should pop up as well. And as far as I know, it works on mobile devices as well. So for those of you watching on like iPads or phones and whatnot, it is supposed to work on them as well, from what I understand. So anyway, the 6 choices, we have Chellington Extended. For those who may recall, been watching a while, you know, we did the Chellington map. I think that was like episode 3, if I remember, or not episode 3, season 3, if I remember correctly, on the multiplayer server here. So Chellington Extended. Then we have Central California. We have OGF USA. Again, you folks may recall I played on the OGF Bayern map. We also have the OGF USA map. And just a little disclaimer here, I would expect that map to be a very nice, highly detailed map, I would expect. I'm assuming it's the same as the one that was in 2013, although I'm not taking the time to look at it. You folks may recall from 2013 there was an OGF USA map. Kind of a old West style based map, I would say. Or maybe I shouldn't say old West, but Western style based map. And like I said, most OGF maps, very, very highly detailed. Might not be such a good thing for a multiplayer server, I don't know, but it would probably be a very highly detailed map. Next map, Northeast Iowa. You folks may recall, back in 2013, I played on that map. At least for 2013, one of my all-time favorite maps, Northeast Iowa. And then we have Tuxendorf. And finally, Hobbs Farm. So like I said, there should have been a link, or not necessarily, it's not really a link, it's they call it card, I guess, with a poll, and you folks can click and vote on that. And probably planning on this weekend to change the server over. That all depends on how this map goes. If we've cleared up the lag issues, we might play on it just a little bit longer. If not, I'll probably just change it over, because, I mean, who wants to play with all the lag? That's no fun. But like I said, if we do clear up the lag, I might keep this for another week or so. Or a week longer than I was initially thinking. And then we'll switch over to the map, whatever you folks choose. Like I said, make sure you vote and let me know, what map do you want to see? And you folks see the list in the poll as well, so don't worry about having to remember all the maps I just said. It'll be in the poll. And I think you can click on it throughout the entire video, if I remember correctly. It'll stay up there the entire time, I believe. It'll just only pop up once, indicating it's there. At least from what I recall, anyway. I might be wrong on that, folks. I've only done this once. And just from I remember the first time I did it there, like I said, on my American Truck Simulator video there. What truck should we get? I think it was available throughout the entire video. It just only showed up for, I don't know, 10-15 seconds. Ooh, we got a full trailer already. Which reminds me, I'm not exactly logged in as admin at the moment. Oh well. Which also reminds me, I'm not sure who's going to get all the money then. Uh-oh, I see a trailer tipping over. We got a bit of money there. Oh, still getting some money yet. That wouldn't be what the button top loader here is for. Wait, this is not the button top loader, is it? No, it is not. Look like it. Let's see, anything in the pond? Nope. For those of you wondering about this map, this is, as Johnny calls it, the mill pond. You can just drop the logs in there and they will get sold. And that was basically the feature I was mentioning for Pleasant Valley. For those who remember Pleasant Valley map, they had the feature where you just dump a load of sand into a trigger there, and it would kind of clean up the map of all the logs. Well, same concept here, except it covers the entire map rather than just, you know, a mill pond. And that's essentially what Johnny has done for this map, except rather than creating it for the entire map, he has placed it underneath the map, so any accidents, not necessarily accidents that are our fault, by the way, but accidents I would say are the server's fault, or Farming Simulator in general's fault, that will get cleaned up. Oh, I'm going to sell wood chips, that's right. Previous map did not have a sell point on it for wood chips. I'm curious where that is at. Oh, probably the real obvious spot right here. That would make sense. There should be a couple trailers worth. We were having quite a bit of lag here on the server here. It was the day before, I guess. So I kind of went around with the chipper and just chipped up a whole bunch of logs and pieces and miscellaneous crap, just to kind of try to clean the server up a little bit. Unfortunately, we didn't have a sell point though, so I just kind of sort of filled up the trailers. And then I pretty much wasted everything else, unfortunately. I didn't really know what else to do with it, so... Anyway, I'll go back to cut up a couple more logs here. Yes, noticing quite a bit of lag over by the, well, over by the yard here. Not entirely sure what's causing that. Might have something to do with the fact the amount of equipment we have sitting over here. Okay, we'll see if we can sell that trailer a moment. This trailer does have one nice feature on it, once we find it here anyway. It can actually empty itself. It basically tips over and it dumps the logs out, so you don't have to worry about trying to unload it. The only problem with it, and the only complaint I have, is the fact... Oh, we got two of them, I was going to say. As anytime you get into it after just joining the game or restarting or whatnot, it automatically starts to tip. So if you were to have logs in it, that does not seem like a very good idea. That's really the, at least at this point, the only complaint I have about it. You know, there might be others if it's creating a lag, which, don't know, it might have been. Ooh, not a very good FPS rate. Should probably work on getting the vehicles maybe spread out a little more. Get up a couple of designated logging areas to start with, just so we can park some equipment in different spots rather than having it all in one spot here. At least on Rockwood there, we kind of had, I think it was 3 or 4 different spots we kind of had the vehicles grouped in. You know, we had the sell point, the main yard. We kind of had 2 different logging areas. So yeah, the vehicles were a little more spread out. I've definitely noticed to get the vehicles all in one spot, definitely not a good thing. Anyway, we do have $1.1 million. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with all that money, but... Okay, let's maybe just cut one more tree down here and then we'll load up some of what we have. And just kind of as a backstop here, I'm going to park the Ponzi Scorpion right there. Wow. I don't remember getting out that far away, but I guess so. And this is the modded log forks, by the way, like the great big ones that hold a lot. Got, yeah, that feature on it. Oh, also there's a reset point now. Excellent. Yeah, Johnny informed me. Apparently he broke that. Forget what he's. Oh, textures. He was changing the textures around for the so we could put it on the multiplayer server here. And for some reason he said that broke the reset point. Don't know why or how that would do that, but apparently that's what happened. Okay, well, I guess I was hoping to get a little bit bigger low than that, but that's all we're going to get, so we'll take it. And I could load him on the trailer, but I'm just going to take him straight over to what I think is a pretty cool feature here. Not a cell type spot I've seen before. And hopefully I can get them in here okay, because they're kind of sort of falling out. Well, at least I got 2 in. That should work okay. Do I have... Well, I got a tipped over JCB. Oh, come on. You know you want to tip back over, right? Yes? No? Fine. I'll do it this way. Now that we're kind of missing what's happening over there. There we go. Okay, let's grab the JCB here. Make everybody really secure the way this thing drives. There we go. That one's like trying to go in there, but not quite. I'll have to see this. Maybe I'll have to like reach in there with a telehandler just to see if I can push that one along or something. Yes, the sell point is inside the building there, so you can't just dump them on there and get the money. They actually do have to make it inside. Oh, that log is like glitchy or something. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, it might be a little long, too. Yep, I'm thinking that's probably a little... Oh, hey, that one just straightened out. Excellent. Let's go dump this in the mill pond, then. And we'll put this up into gear 2 at least, so we can go a whopping 7 miles an hour. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just seen some money coming in. I'm assuming that's what that's from. Yeah, like Johnny was saying, he or something messed up the water there. Not sure what would have caused that. Like Johnny was kind of saying there, you fix one thing and another problem shows up, so... Kind of like he was saying, he fixed the textures there for putting on the multiplayer server. And for some reason he said that broke the reset point. Even though he did not do anything with the reset point, it broke the reset point, so... Anyway, let's grab the loader here and throw another load in there. This claw here is just not grabbing into this stack. Thinking I could probably do this quicker with the one of the FTR grapple loaders. It definitely appears the logs don't like me doing this the way they're kind of jittering around. Ooh, I can look underneath the map. Yeah, what is up with this claw? Okay. I've used this thing quite a few times before, never had that much trouble with it. There we go. Now that's a bunch of logs. If I can get them all there anyway. Ooh, I don't like me moving that many, does it? Okay. This, by the way, is kind of the logging lag I'm talking about. And why am I losing logs? The way the logs are kind of jittering around in there. That in itself isn't the end of the world. It's when the it gets worse than this, that's when it's kind of a problem. Or, I don't know, problem, but annoying. There we go. That'll keep the cell point there busy for a while. Uh-oh. That looks like logging lag there. This is the lag I'm talking about that's annoying, where it's doing like this, where it's really lagging. Wonder if it has something to do with that cell point, because it's moving the logs yet. Okay, I'm not sure how well that load's going to stay in there. This is one of those things where you kind of want a bigger load so it actually holds the logs in there. Okay, there we go, folks. I think we better wrap up the episode there. Just a reminder again, if folks can, make sure you vote on whatever the next map for the multiplayer server should be. Chellington Extended, Central California, OGF USA, Tuxendorf, Northeast Iowa, and Hobbs Farm. And as always, if you folks have any other comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.